Hey there everybody, and welcome to the Hoard of the Dragon Queen, our D&D 5e campaign. And this will most likely be the final session of Hoard of the Dragon Queen before we jump into a different adventure. So, what's up guys? How have your weeks been?
Pretty good. Been playing a lot of The Witcher 3. Like, a lot of The Witcher 3. And I'm really enjoying it so far. So.
As I said, I think yesterday on It Has Tentacles, everybody and their mother is playing Witcher 3.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
have
it's a
to
great
play
game.
1 and 2 to understand 3?
No.
From what I've
It's pretty
seen,
good.
no. I've seen this a nice feature that they have. Basically, you can import the save for Witcher 2, but if you don't, you get this after the prelude, after the first part, you get to make your choices like as you would in Witcher 2, if you don't have your save file anymore.
Yeah, so...
Like Dragon Age?
They
Yeah,
do,
like the keep.
Yeah.
lore-wise, they do a good job of bringing you into it, if you so choose so. There's a lot of key points where they'll say, like, do you want to know information? If you've played The Witcher 2, you can just be like, no, I'll skip that. But if you haven't played it in a while, or you haven't played The Witcher 2, you can just be like, oh yeah, I'll choose this dialogue option, and it'll be like, oh, this has kind of been what's going on with Geralt, and you kind of piece things together. I've played The Witcher 2, haven't played The Witcher 1, and I don't have the save file, so I couldn't import that, and it's been fine for me.
I've played both before. I haven't played The Witcher 3 because haven't had any time to do it, but I will soon. It's there in my Steam list. It's daunting me. It's installed.
It's great. It's a great game.
I spent a good part of my week having people tell me that I should be playing The Witcher 3.
You should be, you know what? You should be playing The Witcher 3. Just
You should not. Yeah, just
I
skip
heard
it.
you playing Witcher 3, Justin.
But because people keep giving me games, and
You should play Crypt
Someone-
of the Necrodancer.
Yes.
someone bought me Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yes. Play
I
that.
played it for a little bit yesterday.
And how was it?
It is fantastic.
It's really fun. Apparently, I'm pretty good at keeping a beat. So
Yeah, most of my childhood when I still have it though somewhere in here. I have that old the PSP model thingy, the 2000 model I think. I played only Patapon on that, if you know the game.
best game.
Still with-
Patapon best game.
Yes, I still have a couple of. I emulated it on PC and streamed a bit, and this is on YouTube. It was so hard from the PSP to the PC. I was horrible. It took me a whole week to learn the rhythm again.
Have you played Osu?
No.
I haven't played it. Played
No,
playing
no.
it, and that shit
It goes
looks
with a whole
like
different
insanely
level of
hard.
everything.
Yes, yes, and no, we're not playing it.
People are like,
I played Elite Beat Agents, which is sort of a mobile version of Osu. It's a DS game. You have to tap the screen and like draw certain things.
Oh yeah. That's actually pretty good as well.
I haven't seen that.
It's pretty good.
Well, guys, it's been we did a big recap last week, I think, like episode for episode what happened in Hoard of the Dragon Queen. So if you haven't seen that, I suggest you see it. It's on YouTube, so you can check it out there to see what happened. But today we're gonna finish up the module, and we'll see what we're gonna do after. So let's do a small recap of what happened last session, because we finished the fight last session, and also a bit of happenings with the mage that helped you in the end to defeat your enemies. So, Johnny, do you feel like doing it?
Recap?
Yeah, it's kind of what happened in the fight, real fast, and then what happened with the mage afterwards.
So, we kind of continued our twinned assault, pretty much. I think Brenda challenged Rezmir to a one-on-one battle, which went, good first, but pretty so-so.
It kind of
No
went
one-
the same way the first half dragon fight went in How the Dragon Queen with Alexander. Kind of the same.
that was with Hannibal.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Not
Hannibal.
pretty-
Hannibal.
Still
very cool.
better actually, because I didn't die in the end. Just
You were close.
You didn't die
but
the
you did.
first time either, Faye. Thankfully.
We saw Talis transform into Mecha Ice Elemental.
Yes, that happened.
Something. She went like full like Gundam on that shit. I cast a lot of fireballs, which I was, as usual, very proud of. Got to use the wand for the first time, inflicting some ice damage in contrast to the fireballs.
Yeah, the Blizzard was a very good spell, helped your party a lot. Basically, to put it simply, the party was in a courtyard, and in the courtyard, counting themselves, there were 4 different factions in the courtyard, counting themselves. The Stone Giants, there was Taris and her minions, there was Resmir and the rest of the Dragon Cult, and the party itself. Instead of using... the Giants were allied with the party. Instead of using this to their advantage, they decided to obliterate everything. So half the party went attack the castle and Resmir, and the other half of the party, on top of a wyvern, went to attack Taris and her minions.
Went for the cool option.
Yeah,
Yes.
the women people had way more fun.
Because Rostani was basically, okay, I summon a Melfit, they attack Taris, I turn next round, I turn around, I cast a fireball to help those guys. Rostani was basically everywhere. And
See when your spells can reach that far.
yeah, the spells could reach that far. Anyway,
So, yeah.
they in the end managed to defeat their enemies at a very dear cost. All of them were very close to death. And Rath Modal, the Red Mage of Fae, decided to drop in. He's been kind of neutral for the whole attack, and in the end he decided to jump in and help the party because it seemed obvious the party was winning. So he jumped in, he obliterated Taris. Actually, Ostani managed to endear him to show his power. So, actually obliterated is not the right word, disintegrated Taris's right hand when she was in the Ice Elemental form, and helped the party completely win the combat. Afterwards, he said he revealed why he was working with the Dragon Cult. Pyama, do you remember why Raf Modal was working with the Dragon Cult?
No.
So, anybody remembers? Anybody want to do a recap on that?
He was like, "Yo, dragons are good, and I like them," and I was like, "No, that's bad."
No, the other way around actually. He hated dragons. He just wanted to use them as his slaves. He remembered the old ways.
The dragons. I think that's all he wanted from them.
Yeah,
right?
he remembered the old ways of the Dragon Cult, and he wanted to actually create dragon witches to help him seize back Fae, because the Red Wizards of Fae were banished from Fae by the Witch King there. There is an actual witch that is in the form of a king, the position of a king, that's why I call him that. And he wants to basically have a Dragon Witch army at his command so he can take back Fae.
He's not.
What do you think about that, Faye?
I don't know. I'm not so sure about that.
Players in another class.
I also have no idea what a dragon witch is, so...
Dragon Witch, with a dragon that is brought back to life and is immortal.
It's like a lich, but a dragon. A dragon.
Dracolich.
Oh, a dragon lich? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Draco Witches, I
thought you
think
said
they're
No
called.
witch.
Like a dragon witch? I don't know.
Basically, you're being fought over by a bunch of wizards versus an undead guy.
Yeah, I understand the concept of undead.
So, how did that go, Alexander? Because you had a pretty special reaction.
Totally
Besides your
kicked his
stun.
ass. Totally kicked his ass. No other recall necessary.
Okay,
It
so
was just like bang, bang, bang. We stole all of his magic loot. It was pretty sick.
besides Isai's fantasy adventure, Justin, what actually happened?
That was what happened.
All I remember is during the battle, finally proving that my god is in fact better than yours.
Yeah, but afterwards, what happened when you tried to prove your god is better than yours to the mage?
I was so overwhelmed by the ecstasy of serving my god that I went like totally blank and don't remember anything after the fight.
Okay, okay. So Brenda, I know you know. What happened, Brenda?
Like after the fight?
After the fight with Raf Modal?
I think the whole thing started to rumble, right? Isn't that where we are at?
Yeah, but
I think it means when you decapitated.
Oh really? I thought Rathmodar was the mage afterwards.
he was the mage afterwards.
Yeah.
The party seems to be under the delusion they actually killed Wrath Modal.
No,
But-
we didn't.
No,
What?
no, no.
Oh, nobody said that.
At least
Nobody
I
said
saw
that.
it. Okay,
Nobody said that.
No, nobody but Isai said that.
Huh?
What? You
I,
said
I,
that?
I didn't say that.
Well, I guess Alexander
Totally kicked his
wanted
ass.
to kill him, but
I
that
let
guy,
I let him get away.
yeah, that guy just knocked us back down and then flew away on his wyvern. I think it was a wyvern, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I made him leave.
So
I was like, you
and
better
we
get
all
out of here.
we all had really nice death saving. I mean, Isa and I had nice death saving throws.
Isai actually got his first 20 on death saving throw ever.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Good job.
At the end of the module, it's about time.
I've got 5 ones. It's about time.
We're almost at the end of the full adventure. Isai gets a death saving throw as a 20.
Hey, I didn't die.
Yeah, it's about time.
Okay, so yeah, you guys ended by basically waking up after being knocked unconscious by Rafmodal, Orostani being the only one that was still alive to help you to wake up, and the whole place started rumbling and shaking, and you're not exactly sure why. The castle seems to have stopped moving in the air. What do you guys do?
Loot the bodies because we never actually ended up counting up all that
Quickly
loot.
loot everything as quick as can be.
I can get past. I can
It
get
will
behind that.
take you a lot of time to with the bodies because
Yeah,
there's
so
soon
we'll
about
mainly-
very many
we'll go
places.
to mainly the captain, to as a Born Frey, to the wizard. I can't remember the
Well, we're
ones
not-
that tell
let's-
us and that kind of thing.
We'll loot the named bodies.
Okay, you would
Yeah.
name bodies. Okay, so let's go one by one because we're currently kind of in a time crisis. The rumbling starts being like heavier and heavier, so you guys think that you don't have much time left. But whatever you want to do it. Rostani, what do you do?
It's like trying to so they're going around just collecting like the loot from the bodies. I had this huge major inspiration to start scribbling down spells in my spell book. Oh yes, now I see. Like this, like the close death experience have heightened my senses. And like just, oh yes, it all makes sense now. And I just start scribbling down. That's what was missing. Haha! I like just go around and start like oh yes.
Okay, so Alexander, what do you do?
I try and usher Rostani towards the bodies since she has the bag of holding.
Oh
So
yeah,
that
you
it
can
will help.
like redirect me if you like, but I'm just like yes, like you're just tugging on my robe, like yeah. I just imagine myself getting dragged, but like this.
Basically painting away in that wedge of yours.
Rostani, you must be
So-
quick.
Yes, I just give me a second, and like I hand you the bag of holding. For
Very
now, like I have a
Go
break. I'm
over.
having a breakthrough. Give me a minute.
I'll go over with Brutus, I guess, to Talus first, since we know she has a magical armor.
You go towards Taris, and the armor she has is actually a scale mail.
Yeah.
If I
But is it
remember
magical
correctly.
scale?
It is magical. We cast detect magic last time we got her down, but she rolled a natural 20 got back out.
Okay.
Let me just find her entry. Okay, so you guys go to Taris's body. You see like her left arm is completely disintegrated. It's not there anymore.
That'll
Listen-
make the armor easier to get off.
Sorry.
Hells
Yeah.
yeah.
The ice itself is shattered all around, and the armor is a bit damaged. It's still usable, but definitely is damaged. It will take you a skilled blacksmith to repair it.
Fair enough.
Okay, just finding Taris's entry right now, just to make sure I'm not routing any kind of, should I say, she has, yeah, scale mail and a shield. There we go. Doesn't seem anything special besides the fact that the scale mail is still in a pristine condition besides the like fallen left arm.
It's the
my
same
shield.
scale mail from last time, though, right?
Yeah, it's the same one. It's exactly the same one. It's white scales, white dragon scales.
No.
Okay, so what do you guys do next? And by that I mean, Brenda, what do you do?
I mean, does it feel like this thing is falling apart, or are we like falling down?
Imagine this. Imagine you're literally on a gigantic courtyard, and the whole thing is rumbling. It's shaking. Nothing is falling apart. No tower is crumbling. Nothing is getting destroyed at the moment. But everything is rumbling. It's as if you're in a plane with turbulence.
Okay.
That's a nice plane.
Well, in case things would fall apart, I'm a mountain dwarf, right?
You're a mountain
So
dwarf, yes.
I know things about buildings and stuff like that.
Definitely, you can give me a knowledge check if you wanna realize these increasing shocks, if they are any type of threat, and how long it would take, or how powerful they need to get before the whole castle starts falling apart. Because you've been encased in the ice, you've been here for a very long time, you know a bit. So I'm gonna give you an advantage on that.
Okay, so it's just like a history check.
Unless you have a knowledge architecture check, I think you can have the knowledge.
get
Is there
you get
knowledge
stone cutting.
architecture?
You get
Is
stone
that a
cutting
skill?
for buildings and shit.
Okay, so just give me the 2d20 k1 plus your intelligence.
She's super good.
Well,
right?
Base roll.
16.
A bright spark, just a light bulb appears, and oh, I realize. So,
Light bulbs haven't existed yet, Chucky.
A candle pops up.
a candle pops up. Yeah.
Yeah.
The castle is not falling apart, but
Candle.
something is definitely. If this gets stronger and stronger, the castle will be falling apart in mere minutes. It would take only about 20 or 30 minutes of this to continue on, getting stronger and stronger, until the whole castle is going to start crumbling. Not even the
Could I make
magical
out-
ice can
Could I
contain
make
this.
out like a safe position or a safer position for us?
The safest position for you is actually here in the courtyard, because no tower is going to fall on your head. But then again, if the ice beneath you cracks, that's going to be a problem as well. So you'd say either this in the courtyard or beneath the arch in the entryway. Arches being the strongest structural positions in a castle.
We still don't know what happened, like how the fight went with the other.
No, you have
giant.
no idea how the fight went upstairs. There's still a rock giant near you, but he's basically mourning his lost brother that died in the battle.
How tall is he?
He's about 18 feet tall. So basically, as he mourns, it's like hearing a lion roar.
And then Katy Perry comes in.
I'll go check Bornfrey's body, since it seems like Alexander has Talus.
So as you start moving, a rain actually starts, and you can hear thunder rumbling in the background. Let's see, Bornfrey. Bornfrey has on him a long sword, a dagger, and his studded leather armor, and a shield. Besides that, he doesn't have anything special on him. You find a flask, most likely would have been a potion before it was smashed on the ground.
Sure, it was smashed.
Potion of transmute to gold, right, Chucky?
And that's about it.
I don't think any of that, because I don't think any of it's magical. Because I fought her before, and I don't think she had anything interesting.
The rock giant starts rumbling towards any of you that are still close to your original positions. So whoever is looting Taris's body, Alexander, he starts coming towards you.
I ask him, what do you want? Is
Don't
there
have you.
something important?
Bethcophacus died. That's why they're rumbling.
Uh-oh.
Their big guy.
Yeah, he nods his head.
How was that? How did he die? I thought we killed all the enemies.
I shake my head. Hundreds cultists come through tunnels, they attack above. We stuck here, couldn't help Sarcophagus. He said he sent us reinforcements. You did good, but brother dead. I can't leave his body. He takes out a big, gigantic key made out of some shiny white substance, but you're not exactly sure what. And he gives it to you, Alexander, and says,
How big is it? Is it like bigger than a fucking?
"It's as big as a great
the
sword,
city? So it's like the key to the city.
kind of like that, but not even that. Like, a key to the city, you'd maybe say a key to the city normal human size would be like a short sword, but this is gigantic. This is almost as big as you, like, comes to your neck.
So it's a big key for them. So it's their key to the city.
Yeah, and he looks at you and says, "Go, steering tower. Talk to Sarcophagus' spirit. I am done. I keep vigil on my brother's body."
Shit.
And he turns back and continues on mourning his brother.
Okay. I kind of talk to the party and tell them what's going on with that. They say,
Well-
we might want to go here.
We need to get out of here then, right?
Fine.
I'm just still scribbling around like, what? Someone say anything?
Do you take any of Born Phrase items? Were those magical?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so they just.
Lucky Resmi only had the sword, right? She didn't have anything else. I mean, the mask, the
She had
sword.
the mask.
The mask
The mask
disappeared.
Disappeared.
As she died, the mask simply disappeared.
Yeah. And she didn't have anything else, right?
The sword that you took.
Yeah, apart from that, I mean.
Yes,
Okay.
Kiyosaki. Oh, I think it was the name of it. Or what the fuck was the name of his sword? How is one? Okay, there we go. Okay, so oh, and she also has a insignia made out of dragon claws on her chest. Most likely her rank within the dragon court. But it's something you haven't seen before.
I take it off her and I put it on my shoulder.
Okay, good. You mentioned Captain whatever his name is.
Felsen?
Felsen, yes.
Felsen?
Captain
Felsen,
Obvious.
yes. Captain Obvious.
Captain
So do you his body as well?
Absolutely.
Good. You gain the Morning Star that he used. The Morning Star has a dragon drawn on the hilt, and
Devil magic.
it seemed to be magical.
Oh, sweet.
I'll use that. It's a bludgeoning weapon. That's my god. I'd still be okay with that.
A
Cool.
monster, is
Good.
it- is it magic? Oh.
Besides that,
What else?
the whole thing on the cape that he had is completely burned out. It was made out of red dragon scales, but the upper part of it is still intact.
Well, I take that. Maybe I'll be able to like find a seamstress who can fix it.
Okay, good. The rumbling gets harder and harder. Brenda, you think that it's gonna be maybe 5 more minutes until everything starts going to shit and the ice starts cracking.
Do I have an idea where that tower is that we're supposed to go?
Yes, because there are only 4 towers in the whole building, and most likely that's what he meant by the towers.
Okay. Then I just turn to the group and I say, well, I don't know about you, but I didn't make it out of the ice, fight Resmir, then just to die here looting corpses. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And I just
I
start
told you.
running towards the tower.
I told you, I have the key. We must.
Then
we
come
must
with
go.
me, Alexander. Quick. And I'm just already leaving.
So,
Okay.
As you go above-
start making-
you are met...
I pick up Rastani to make sure Rastani doesn't get left behind.
Rosani's leafing through her page and she's like, oh yeah, right.
As you go up, the second level of the castle, you are met with a scene of carnage. Hundreds of cultists dead on the ground, crushed, burned, ripped apart, guts and blood everywhere. Giants and ogres alike dead between them. In the middle of all of it, you can see Brachiophagus's body. He died on his knees with a giant spear to his side.
I just poke my head out from my book and say, "Ha! Wrecked."
I look at
Go on.
Rustam,
You can see, so you have the crumbling tower that you have been in. That is where where you fought the vampire. You have the stealing tower, the tower where he was communicating with whatever controlled the castle. If you remember what I told you about that.
Alexander remembers.
There we go. And two more other towers. Now, one is 70 foot tall and has a parapet rooftop. Two unlocked doors at the ground level, and a lot of ogres dead there. Not exactly sure what this is, but another tower to the side as well is an icy cyst with no obvious means of entry or egress.
Can we see this on the map?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let me jump you guys. I'm streaming for the laptop, so I don't have the multi. There we go. Here,
Okay, yeah.
those are the towers.
So there's 4 of them, and then they correspond to, I guess, this one. 22 is the one that's furthest out.
So let me see. 22 is the one where I said that the doors are open. There's a lot of ogres and giants dead.
Okay.
21 is the icy cyst that has no means of entry. There you have 19 is the the stealing tower. Sorry, where Alexander teleported inside. Misty stepped inside and talked to Brachiophagus the first time. And 18 is the crumbling tower where you fought the vampire.
Oh.
This one. What's 17? 17 is this one.
17, 17, yes, 17 is another tower, but it's actually...
Well, we're supposed to go to the Giant's Tower, right? The 22 has the most ogres in front of it, so that seems like it's the right tower.
No, the 19 is the Giant's Tower with the control panel.
Is it?
Alexander's been there before.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Alexander's been in before. Okay, so 17 is actually a tower as well. So the tower
Let's
of pale
go.
blue ice and the color of sky on a winter. So which tower
Alright.
do you choose to go to?
19.
Yeah, if Alexander's 19, go to name.
Sorry,
He just
what?
doesn't remember any of this.
Okay, so you go inside number 19. The doors are open, and you go up the gigantic stairs, Alexander, and you reach the same stealing chamber where you once talked to Brachiophagus. The runes in the air seem to be shifting wildly. It looks like there's a battle going on, but you're not exactly sure who's fighting.
Probably
Probably a
Brachiophagus
wife.
and his deceased. I present the key to. I'm not really sure what it looks like. If there's like a slot for the key to go on, I'll probably put it in.
There's no
Otherwise, I'll
slot.
just, present. Like I'll hold the key up and I'll present it.
So you present the key, and you feel like you're noticed by whatever is happening. And I want you to do me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'll have to bring up my character sheet, which I don't have readily open for some reason. Hold on.
At least +3 or something, right?
It's my wisdom +3. I think it's +4 overall. No, it's just 3.
Damn, you ain't very wise, son.
Neither
am I,
It's
so-
my charisma. It's completely my charisma. Oh no!
Okay, so what you roll?
Got him, boys. I got a 1.
Okay, so you feel like something's reaching out towards your mind, trying to relay a message, but as soon as it touches you, you are swept by the high winds of one of the rooms crashing into your body. You are thrown 20 feet backwards. And
Can
take
I-
1
Can I
second.
react? Can I? Is it like surprise? Can I?
No, it's completely surprised. You wouldn't know what's happening.
Oh, rip.
Well, I set Rustani down.
8 points of damage.
I'm down again. I was on 1 HP, so.
Okay, so basically he is thrown into one of the walls and he just falls on the ground unconscious.
Damn.
All right.
Okay, so initiative or something?
You're not on initiative, but you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I run over to Alexander and take the bag of holding.
I cast Spare the Dying on Alexander. I'm like, yeah, whatever, you're fine. And then I pick up the key and I'm like, okay, let's try this shit again.
You pick up the key and you show it, and the same thing happens again. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
My wisdom saving throw is actually pretty good.
Plus
That's squirrely sheet. And squirrely sheet is not what I want.
This time we can be prepared, though, right?
Yep, definitely. So you can have a prepared action if you want to, Rustani. But it doesn't matter because Brutus does make his saving throw, and Brutus, before the rune hits you in the chest, you see something in your mind. The high blue tower, the tower in the color of the sky in a winter's day. The key having a strong connection to that tower. And after that, the rune hits you in the chest. And the same thing happens to you, but you only take half damage from this.
I.
Go on.
Were
What do you do?
were you super injured or something?
Everyone's super injured.
I can't.
I'm at more than 1 HP though, so it should be fine.
Aren't you guys all proficient in wisdom saving throws, though?
So,
I was on 1
I don't
HP.
see do anything. He takes 4 points of damage.
I'm fine. That won't put me down.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I was gonna do feather fall, but I guess if it like.
I don't think that would matter. It's the rune that hits you that
Does that count as a combat encounter?
No.
But
No.
if it's thrown 20 feet, wouldn't that be like would it?
No,
be,
the
or like-
the throwing thing actually does the damage. It's not the rune itself. It's the fact that you're thrown 20 feet and bashed into a wall. That's the damage. Basically, it's like it's like falling damage.
All right.
1d6 per 10 feet.
Yes, feather fall wouldn't actually.
The so there's a apparently they want to take this key to a tower, and is it Tower 22, Shucky? Like, is that the tower that was
No, it's
that color?
the tower that is that color is tower number 17.
Okay. Well, I pick up Alexander.
I weigh 400 pounds with my stuff.
I
Oh my
pick
God.
up Alexander. It's fine.
Here we go.
You see, yes, you see Bruce like.
I don't think
My God, it's
It's like whoop! It's like
in order to carry someone who weighs 400 pounds and not be encumbered, you would need to have like a 40 strength, right?
I can carry more because I'm a bear,
Okay.
and I have 20
Just
strength.
a bear.
Like if I have 20 strength and I'm a bear, so
I mean,
like
I
if I
have
can't
a first
carry it,
level spell
nobody
slot
can.
left. I could heal him,
well you can if you want, but
but he's so much easier to keep track of when he's unconscious.
Is this Brutus talking or Justin?
both of them.
I'll heal you for 5.
Hell's yeah.
Okay, so you
I
get
kinda
healed for
wake
5.
up and look around.
Yeah. It's my last level 1 spell slot. I have a level 2 spell slot left.
Okay, guys, so you go out of the tower and you are back into the upper courtyard. What do you do?
I head straight towards Tower 17.
As you start moving, Ice starts crumbling and falling apart. As you move, it's difficult terrain, and I want you guys to do me dexterity saving throws.
I'm fine. I don't even notice.
Everyone within like 10 feet of me has advantage on that. So if we're traveling together, not
Do you
advantage,
want
you
for
all
your
get +3.
squire as well, please?
You all get +3. Oh, my squire is good. What? Nice. So everyone gets a +3 on that if they're traveling with me, since I'm conscious.
So that's a 25 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, the 16 makes it, 25 makes it, 20 makes it. Brenda?
My squire also makes it.
Oh my god, I have an 8. I think I don't make it.
You also have like
That's +3 from me. So
So
it's
it's,
still-
yeah, it's an 11.
So you start moving, and as the ice cracks, you get your foot stuck into the ice as it cracks and then tightens up a bit, and you take some crushing damage, and one of your foot is just stuck into the ice.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Okay, she takes 6 points of damage, and she goes unconscious.
Right.
One of her feet stuck.
Well, I
sorry,
don't because I'm not. Wait, did you say crushing?
crushing damage. Yeah.
Okay, no, then not.
bludgeoning. You mean right?
Oh, bludgeoning, crushing, unless there's anything specific here.
Yeah, it does make a difference because I'm unconscious. I
I
mean, I
guess,
don't know that.
I cast Spare the Dying, and then I pick her up and start dragging her.
I'll lay on hands for 1 HP.
Okay, so anybody stopping to help will actually need to do an additional saving throw to get to the ice tower before more crumble.
Damn it.
13 as well.
Oh my god, you're all getting stuck with the fucking dwarf. Run, you fools!
Ooh.
Why don't
Well,
you?
Rosani doesn't
So you were
stop.
stopping to help?
Yeah, Rosani doesn't said he's stopped. He's still writing in his book.
She.
Sunny, what do you do? Do you stop to help?
Don't stop. Just go. Just go.
Fine.
Okay, she
I'll
continues
keep-
on going.
I keep on going.
A piece of ice falls and hits both of you guys for actually 1 point of damage.
I'm fine.
Still up.
You're still up. The piece of ice hits you, but you manage to scrape it off, and you take Brenda out from the ice. The second time you take Brenda out of ice, and you start carrying her. You make it to the tower itself. The
What do you mean?
tower.
She can carry herself. She's healed. She's up. and
Oh,
awake.
she's healed. She's up. You're right.
He's healed
So
for 1.
you guys start running. You reach the tower, and there's this giant lock on the tower that's actually open. The chain is cut.
Open the door.
You open the door, and inside there is actually nothing. The blue tower seems to be just simply ice.
I
A building?
hold the key up again.
You enter inside, and you hold up the key. As you, what is everybody else doing?
I'm standing within 10 feet of Justin. I mean, Brutus.
Okay, so are you inside of the tower? Or are you outside of the tower?
I'll probably be inside of the tower.
Brenda?
I'll I'll rage for safety precaution.
I mean,
And I go inside of the tower, and I would like to check for weak points or something like that, if I can.
Oh, can I use Second Wind? I took a level in fighter, so I'm just wondering if I can use it now.
No, you only use it in combat. That's why I asked.
Okay,
I tried to
and
attack
Rosani, what do you do?
Second Wind. No,
Are you
I'm
inside or outside of the tower?
joking.
everyone went inside, right? So,
Yes.
yeah.
As you hold up the key, a name appears on the key.
Donald Trump.
Is it written in common? Can I read it?
It's written in common, yes.
What's the name?
Do you read it, or do you just glance at it?
I read it silently to myself.
Escarota.
Use
Scargo.
magic words.
Oh, I get it. Everyone, gather around.
All right. Scribble,
okay.
scribble, scribble, scribble.
The tower
And this
continues
time-
on crumbling.
Once they're all like next to me, I say it aloud.
You say it aloud, and the key disperses into liquid, enveloping all of you. There's only white ice encased around
Like
you, and then
Squire
suddenly, yeah, Squire does too. Suddenly, the whole thing bursts, and you are in a completely different place. There is. One second, trying to find a description to this. There we go. So, you appear in an oval carved out from solid glacial ice, with no passage leading outside. The ceiling is 30 feet high and lined with icicles, and bits of broken ice surround a massive white marble sarcophagus, situated in the middle of the floor. The lid of the sarcophagus is sculpted into the likeness of a female giant with long flowing hair.
That's his waifu.
That's his wife. So what do you guys do?
Do you think there's any magical protections on that grave? There's probably nothing interesting in there anyway. Never mind. Let's just leave.
Is this shit like still crumbling around us? I guess.
Actually, no. And the tomb itself, the tomb doesn't seem to be moving whatsoever. It seems to be still. Also, Brenda, you can see dwarven runes carved into the base that spell the name of Escarlota.
Oh sure. She can see them, but I can't.
Well, if you can speak dwarven, you can see them as well.
Of course I can speak Dwarven. I come from Baldur's Gate. Everyone speaks Dwarven.
There we go. You can see the name written down there as well.
Oh, dwarven work. I think we're safe here.
If you say so.
Okay, so what do you guys...
Scribble, 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 scribble.
Bastani continues on scribbling. Brutus is not very impressed with this, kind of wants to go back. Brenda, you're reading...
I'm going towards the sarcophagus and I look for other, like, inscriptions or something like that.
Okay, so as you go towards the sarcophagus, the ice starts getting carved, and dwarvish runes appear, spelling out different words, saying, "Under siege. I won't hold you long. Don't know where to land. Where are we?"
Oh, this is actually useful. Alright. Brutus is suddenly much more interested.
Land in Baldur's Gate, right in the center. Go. Brutus, go.
Well, where are we though? Like,
You have
roughly-
absolutely no idea.
You have absolutely no idea.
So if you remember Alexander, do me an intelligence check. Let's see if you remember something from the past.
I don't know what my thing is, but I'll roll it first.
Just intelligence. Okay, that's enough. You remember the fact that Buphacogus, this is his wife, and the wife's spirit is actually the thing that controls the whole castle. But
Yeah.
they need somebody in the stealing tower that sees to actually control the tower. She doesn't see, she's just able to control it. And now that he's dead, the two spirits are conflicting for control of the tower itself.
I relay information to the party.
So, A, how do we deal with the other spirits so you're back in control? And B, can you just kind of not be shaking apart for a while? You don't necessarily have to land, but can you just like not fall apart?
Isn't like the way to the other tower fully busted up anyway?
The fight. The spirit, my husband, is raging. If I give up, he'll crash the whole tower in the ground.
Well, tell your husband that if he keeps raging, he's going to kill all his giants that are actually left alive.
Doesn't care. You see written down there in the ice, as if the ice itself is bleeding, like small beads of blood fall down from the words, "He doesn't care."
Does he care that he's betraying his word to us?
Probably not.
The words do not change. You
I
can
see.
start slightly feeling the rumble.
I
It's
see. He was an
tremors in
honorable
the ice.
man. He was an honorable man in life, but in death, he's just a coward who can't keep his word. I understand.
Nothing changes, but the rumbling seems to getting a little bit more intense by the minute.
I say we just, dump this bitch and just, get out of here. Just jump off. You can sail in the winds. No problem.
Yeah, but think about all that treasure that's just sitting in these towers.
There is plenty of treasure sitting down taking you. But our safety is more important.
I have the Hoard right here. I just dingled a bag of holding.
Is there?
I'm
I
sure
just
that
say
is
to,
but a mere pigeons of what is actually.
I just say to her, is there any way we can make you see again?
Is there any way we can make him calm down? Does he have like a childhood lullaby or something? Have you tried singing to him?
Oh, also, when you start jingling the bag, I realized that you took the bag off me, and I'm like, wait, what the hell?
But don't worry about it.
I'll talk to you about this later.
I really do ask her about the lullaby thing.
It's cheating
We
tower. Fight the runes. Destroy his control.
Okay, so we go back to the steering tower that we were just at, and we fight the runes. That's what you want us to do?
Take control. Randa. Safely. You won't be able to crash. What are you
Okay.
eating, Justin?
Someone made me scrambled eggs with looks like ham and bell peppers.
Enjoy. So, what do you guys do?
I looked
So,
for scrambled eggs with ham and bell peppers.
I guess we don't. Since we leveled up after the fight, I guess I don't. Do I have my extra spell slot for 4th level?
No, you need to rest.
When you level up, you get full HP and full spell slots. as well.
No, you don't. You need to rest to get your HP and your spell slots and your other abilities.
Alright.
Is there? I just say, is there anything you can give to protect us when we make our way over there?
Push. You see written into the ice.
I push wherever that is written.
Okay, you start pushing. Give me a strength check.
Strength check / 20 plus 5. 14. My checks today.
Okay, so you start pushing, but nothing happens.
Can anybody get over here and try helping me or what? Are you just going to stand around or what?
I just show you my arms who are
Alexander,
half the
Brutus,
size of
really?
my real arms.
Brutus looks over, like, oh right, push, got it.
Yeah, you're got it.
Leaning against the thing with the elbow. Whoop.
I'm tired. You know what? It's been a long day. I just didn't stretch first. Just give me 1 second. I start stretching.
Okay, you start stretching.
Just loosen it up for 10 seconds, and then I'll try that again.
Okay, go on. Give me that strength check. You try that again, it does not move.
I can retry it too, though, right? If he can.
Definitely, yeah. Basically every retry takes a minute.
Okay. Then I guess.
All right, maybe we should push together. This thing is actually pretty heavy.
You can help me if you want.
There's a sky giant's tomb.
I will give you a mighty heat.
Wait, what? Wait a second.
I'll just stand there and look at them while they're exerting their physical exertion.
Can I use athletics?
I have advantage. Yeah, I have that anyway. Okay, I still have advantage on my strength checks to push, even though I'm not raging anymore. I guess because I'm a bear. 21, 24. Doesn't get better than that.
There we go.
I need a natural 20.
24, and your muscles just bulge, your veins pump all of your strength into this. Your face just red, and you push. You push the tomb away. Beneath, you see the bones of what seems to be a sky giant. And as soon as you see the bones, the creature, the sky giant, smiles, body smiles, and all of you in the room feel refreshed. All of you gain 20 HP back.
Yes, 20 HP, baby. I'm on 24, I think.
Yep.
The fuck was that? What just happened? Oh, okay. That's what happened.
Zoom, please.
No, that's my girlfriend sending me a message on Facebook. Whew, okay. Gone?
Why are you even on Facebook?
It's on computer. Beneath. There. Okay, so there we go. You guys gain HP back, and the corpse is now simply just a skeleton. What do you do?
Well, she told us to head back, so we head back.
Okay. You turn around and suddenly there's a door made from the same white shining substance. You move through it, and suddenly you're back into the blue tower.
All right.
Everybody
Well,
else follow Brutus?
Yeah, of course.
Are
I'm
these,
full of Brutus, but not Bratus.
Brutus.
these runes?
Brattu.
Are these runes that are flying around the steering room readable?
They are, yes, readable, and they're in Dwarvish. And some of them seem to be lined with red, while others are lined with blue. The red seems to be winning over slightly, and there are command words like fly, move, rotate.
All right. Well, I'll like move up and stand in the middle of all these runes that are flying around, and I'll start being like bad red, no red. I'll like swat the red ones down and put the blue ones where they're going. Help them along.
Okay, so there we go. Half of these are red and half of them are blue, and some of them start attacking you. So now I want you all to roll me initiative as you move into this. Everybody outside isn't in this combat, but if you want to jump in, you need to roll initiative as well.
18.
Did we all get 20 hit points? Or did I not get anything because I was
Everybody got 50. Oh, 20.
I got 50?
No,
Sweet.
20.
Do... No, okay.
I think I have advantage on initiative. Right? Yeah.
If you're 7th, yeah.
If you
fine.
choose to rage, I think.
No, that's only if you are surprised. I think.
Okay, so
Oh, going to check. I don't know.
So Brenda goes first.
Brenda goes first. Brenda, what do you do?
Oh, let me just look it up real quick. Blah blah blah.
I'm just writing down the initiative order. So we've got Brenda, Alexander, Brutus. No, sorry, Brenda,
No,
Brutus, Alexander.
I totally take that sword off my back. That new one.
Okay, you
And I'm
take
gonna-
up the sword off your back, and what do you do with it?
Attack one of the runes, I guess. Do I just roll my normal attack and you just add whatever that sword does?
Oh, no, that's
Yes, because you haven't identified yet.
Yeah. Okay. So 1d20 plus 8.
Okay, that is actually not a hit on one of the runes.
Okay, then well, I have second attacks, right? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember this character. It's been too long. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Never mind. I don't do anything.
Is 13 a hit though?
13 is actually not a hit now. Okay, so next in line after that we have Brutus. What do you do, Brutus?
Do the runes seem to react at all to being attacked?
No, it actually seems like the sword itself goes through it completely.
Okay. I speak sternly to the runes, being like, I'm the pilot here. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing this.
Okay, so as you do that, the runes face you. And what do you do next?
As a bonus action, I second wind.
You second wind. and the runes behind you seem to be at your command, but the red runes in front of you start moving violently towards you.
All right.
Okay, so give me.
I guess that's my turn, right?
That's your turn. Alexander, you're next before the runes react.
I too second wind. Come on, more than one. Yes, got him, boys. Okay, I'm at 35. And I'll prepare an action to if the runes are doing anything aggressive to us, I'll take whatever rune is.
Okay.
aggressive to us.
And last but not least, Rustani, what do you do?
I'm just, yeah. I'm not too sure what's happening with the runes. So,
So, do you do anything,
damage?
or
Illusion? Maybe haste.
I'm pretty spent, guys. So,
I was
there's
talking
really,
about the runes.
oh. So, I will hold I'll hold a frost bolt.
okay?
Ray of frost. I mean, ray of frost for now. I'll see what happens. If they start attacking anyone, I'll cast a ray of frost.
So, Buddhas, the first thing that you need to do here is you need to give me another wisdom saving throw. It seems the castle itself, these two spirits are now battling in your own head. And
That's
Go on.
actually a 12.
A 12, okay. A 12 is not enough to contain this rumble in your head. And as you're in the middle there, these runes kind of like moving around you, it seems like the red ones win over a couple of the blue ones and push you 20 feet,
So when they
throwing
go to
your
push them,
body
they
over
land.
to the wall.
So they go over to push them.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
I should be able to do that as well then. If I roll.
And roll me a 1d18 when you do that.
Okay.
A 1d18?
Yes. 18 command wounds. Let's see which one he attacks.
15.
The red runes, right?
The red ones.
Okay, yeah, you attack one of the red ones, and as you attack it, you hit it, and you crack it in two. Suddenly,
So is
fog
another rune
starts
technically
appearing.
attacking creatures?
Sorry,
Oh,
what?
no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway.
Suddenly, very thick fog starts. You can see, like, because the whole steering tower is, you can see through it outside. A very thick fog starts appearing around the castle.
No, the atmosphere pressure gauge has been damaged. What do we do now, Captain?
Okay, Rostani, which one do you attack? You want me a 1d17?
First we get our ship back, then we worry about fixing it.
I said Captain. Wait, you're
Okay, there we go. And that's going to be...
I mean, I have to roll to hit first, though.
Yeah, you need to
right?
roll to hit. Go on.
Does it occur to anyone that his wife was dead for years and now he's dead too and they're both in the castle? Why doesn't she just, like, calm
Does
him
it-
down?
Does the attack roll does the damage roll matter? at
No,
all?
no, it does not. Any damage will destroy this. So,
Okay. That's good.
What do these runes look like?
No.
okay. So as you destroy one of these runes, the castle starts rotating gently counterclockwise. Any movement you now make is going to be on difficult terrain because of the rotation.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna end up like destroying
in-
everything.
In the time, do any of the runes move within 10 feet of me?
no, they don't. They
Oh,
seem to
okay.
be staying around this cone, this cone wherever Brutus just was. Anyway, Brutus is thrown away, and he takes. You take 9 points of damage, Brutus, as
Ow.
your body is crushed against the wall.
All right.
30
Well,
feet.
I'm fine for the moment.
There we go. Okay, so next in line after that, we have Brenda yet again. Brenda, what do you do?
Okay. I use my last rage that I still have.
Give me a rage. How do you rage? How does Brenda rage?
I already did that one.
Yeah, but you need to do it again. You raging it again?
No. I don't need to do it again. I mean, you know what it looks like. It's also very muffled because she gets this really thick beard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Boar!
boar?
I don't know. I don't remember it. That's why.
Boar.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it can be boar if you want it to be. So, and then I'm going to attack one of the runes, I guess. 120 plus 8. Wait, I get it. Do I get advantage?
You get advantage for what? What are you trying to do?
No, I don't.
Are you trying to
I mean,
attack?
I
You
just
could
completely
reckless
forgot how
attack.
this character works. Yeah,
You
I
could
mean,
reckless attack if you wanted to.
And you can choose to have advantage.
Yeah. But at the same time, the runes are gonna have advantage on you if they attack you.
But the runes
Yeah,
aren't
but that's a
attacking. So
saving
far, it's
throw,
always
so it doesn't-
saves. Yeah. So far, it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying what happens when if you roll reckless attack.
I just recklessly attack.
Okay, give me
Whatever.
an advantage attack.
19.
19 is a hit. Roll me a 1d16 to see which one do you hit.
10.
Can't
10.
wait till the castle's currently spinning that way. Wait till it just starts spinning that way. That's when it's gonna get really dodgy.
So, as you hit this, you knowing Dwarvish, you know this rune means go west. And
Oop.
the castle starts moving west.
We assume. I don't know if we really. It's like kind
Well,
of rotating. It's kind of.
It's rotating, it's moving, and there's a veil around the whole castle.
I don't like this ride.
Can I make like? I'm just gonna roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I start feeling sick.
Do it.
I'm fine. I hold it in.
Okay, so next in line after Brenda, we have Brutus hit again. Brutus, you slump up from your prone position, I guess.
I take a bonus action to crack my neck.
Okay.
Fine. Stand up. I walk back to the where the I'm not engaging in this nonsense of attacking ruins. I walk back to the pilot station and I'm like, look, your wife died how many years ago? You're finally reunited with her. Why are you even fighting?
Okay, so the
That's my
runes
turn.
concentrate on you again. You need to give me that wisdom saving throw.
So it's 7 because I'm within 10 of ISI.
Yep.
Nice! You managed to keep them under control, and some of the runes start revealing themselves to you, especially the blue ones. You see, roll me a 3d13.
A 3D, like 1d13?
Three of those.
Oh, okay.
8, 9, and 5. Drift is one of the commands, and you know exactly what it does as you see it. The caster drifts on the wind, effectively under no one's control. After that, move south and move east.
So it starts moving west east.
No. This is what he sees. He's able to control this. These are commands. Basically, you are building a gigantic keyboard in front of you with commands, and these are the first 4 that you have. The first 3 that you have. Okay, so next in line after that, Alexander, you're next.
I'll make 3 attacks.
Okay, so you're gonna try and destroy 3 other runes.
Yep.
There we go. First is a hit, last is a hit. Roll me a 2d10. Which
So
ones you
magic
destroy?
numbers are there 15 or 16.
1 and 6.
Okay. A noise akin to a howling wind starts bursting through all of the crevices in the castle, effectively deafening all of you. And that 6 over on there is going to be... Nice. Okay, so the castle stops moving in a way for a couple of seconds, and then you can see in front of Brutus this gigantic mountain range and that's where the castle is now moving. The veil then covers it.
It's moving toward a mountain range that's on our same level.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
Boys. It's gonna be rough.
Okay, so next in line after Alexander comes Rostani.
Would it be? I mean, like, are the runes the runes are destroyed, like scattered, as they're like, you know?
They're flying around the room in a cone at this current time. Around
It might
Brutus.
not actually be the best choice to destroy the runes. That's what I'm like thinking. Might not actually be the correct way. I say out loud because we have no idea if destroying the runes might trigger something devastating.
Quickly, we must destroy the runes.
I'm gonna take the I'm not gonna poke the runes at all. I'm just gonna stand by and see how Brutus manages the.
So you go next to Brutus, or do you stand where you are? This is the
Sure,
question.
I'll help Brutus if I can determine that there might be.
Okay, so you move inside of the cone, and the fight starts happening in your head as well. So you need to give me a wisdom saving throw as well, to see if you can contain this.
16.
16 is actually barely enough. Roll me a 3d8.
Brutus, what's your wisdom score?
Do I reroll that?
16.
Okay.
16.
No, because
Plus
it
3, right?
kind of goes
I have
around.
I have the +1 to all save spring.
Yeah, and you have proficiency in wisdom saving throws, right?
No, I don't. I'm a fighter. I have fighter proficiencies, not cleric.
You're cleric as well. You're mainly cleric though.
Yeah, but you don't get you only get the proficiency, the saving throw proficiencies from whenever you were at first level.
Okay, so you destroy a rune again because Brenda is around here and Brutus. Brutus and Brenda, you can see basically what runes he destroys. He controls. You gain another option, and the option is called Anchor. And you know exactly what it does as you see it. The castle holds position on the ground and the air despite any other condition. Okay.
We got ourselves a break, boys.
I'm gonna push that one on my turn. That's what I'm gonna do.
Got the
Okay.
breaks.
And after that, 1 second, I'm trying to write them down because I need to slash the ones that aren't there and figure out what the 5s there are.
We have east, west, south, anchor.
We have drift, east,
Drift.
west, south, and anchor.
Yeah.
Okay, you have another option called Rise and another option called Sink. At a 10 feet per round, it rises, it isn't sinks.
Might want to rise.
I thought you said lies. Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 second, just writing these down just to have all of them. Oh shit. There might be a power outage here. Anyway, next in line after we have Rostani, you have the runes again. The last remaining runes that are red try to rebel against you guys, and they will attack you.
Should've wait, what? Rustani before me? I don't even know.
Alexander, you went.
You're like
Rostani is the
third.
last in the initiative before the runes.
It didn't.
You
Rustani just
attacked.
roll?
Yeah, Rostani just rolled, and you were before that.
Hey man, it's the rune's turn.
Yeah, it's the runes' turn.
I thought he said
Yeah.
Rustani's turn.
No, rune's turn. And they start to attack you guys. So the two guys, Rostani and Brutus, because it's two of you, you both gain an advantage saving throw, wisdom, to
Do
see
they
if you
come
can
within
keep
10
control of this.
Do they come within 10 feet of me? So like, when
They,
they're trying to attack?
well, you are near them, so you can try to attack more of the commands. Yes,
Probably don't make it.
Rostani, you are thrown away from command.
I attack the one that's throwing away Rustani. I'm like, "Phew, out of the way. Phew."
Okay, that's a 3d8, so that means 5 are remaining. Roll me a 1d5.
On a 5, it stops the one that they're taking Rustani, I guess. Yes! It did it! 5.
Okay, let's see exactly what happens. Oh, okay. So what happens is that the veil around the castle starts going from calm veil to a full-on thunderstorm. Gigantic forks of lightning falling down the castle, destroying chunks of the castle every second.
That good.
That was
The
the sound
thing
explosion.
you destroyed was Storm. Okay, so next in line after the
And then
runes.
you hear ACDC in the background.
Brenda, what do you do?
So, is it like you can only touch these runes and use them without destroying them when you're in that circle?
Yes.
Is that how it works? Apparently.
Seemingly what you can see from your friend, yeah.
Can I use my turn to try and discern more runes, even if I'm outside?
Definitely. So use your turn to try and see them, and you see a couple more options, though you don't know what they do exactly. You see all clear, cast off, spin, unveil, calm. The only runes still remaining.
What do you say? All clear?
Yes.
What was the other one? Cast?
Calm?
Unveil.
Cast off, spin, unveil, calm.
Ooh, spin sounds fun.
No.
Because we're not already spinning, right?
You're spinning
Um,
counterclockwise.
Out of character sounds fun.
There's one that's called calm?
Yes.
Okay. But I mean, they're moving too far for me to point them out to the others, or can I point them out?
You can't. Your voice cannot be heard over the
Oh,
alarm.
because we're deaf.
Yes.
Also, I can't discern dwarf vision. Sunny.
Okay. So next in line after Brenda, I'll have
I
Brutus.
can just point. I just can just point towards the calm one, though, right?
You can point towards the calm one.
I'm just going to point towards that one.
Brutus, you don't see her because you're currently facing like the other side with your options, the buttons in front of you. So you said you push one of the buttons. Which one do you push?
I push anchor. I think not moving would be a good idea.
You push anchor, and the whole castle stops moving.
I
Excellent.
thought you were gonna say it plummets, and I was like, uh-oh.
Okay, the
bad
storm
idea.
still rages on, and it seems like the lightning bolts are increasingly getting closer and closer towards the steering tower. After Brutus, we have Alexander. What do you do?
Do I see? her
Yes,
pointing
because
at
you're
the-
not in the cone, you can see her pointing at one of
Okay,
the
then
rooms
I'll
moving
I'll
around.
take the one she's pointing at.
Do it. Hit. Miss and miss.
Miss.
You hit that one, and the storm stops.
Nice.
I give him a thumbs up.
Dostani, your turn.
Was I pushed away?
You were pushed away, yes.
How far?
You were pushed away 20 feet out, but you didn't take any damage.
Okay. I'll try to get back into it.
Okay, you jump back into it and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I still have advantage?
If
Or
you
do I-
get pushed 20
No, you
feet
don't
away-
have advantage anymore.
If you get pushed 20 feet away, you wouldn't have my thing either.
But I can. I mean, I can move back in, right, into your
Yes,
range.
you
I?
can move back.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
Same thing.
this time
Pushed
you
out
are
again.
pushed out and you do take damage.
Okay.
Can I attack the one that's attacking her if it moves in?
No, because this is not a attack in itself.
If it moves within 10 feet of me and Rastani's within 10 feet of me, I should be able to do it, right?
Amazing. I'm pushed
I'd say, yeah, it's pushed out from the other side of the cone. I'm gonna say, oh, actually, you know, I'm gonna roll 1d2. If it's a 1, you get it. If it's a 2,
Oh, I need a hit first.
Yes.
You don't.
I said
okay, you get it. Hit it.
all the runes.
Okay,
I think
you
I
try
missed
and
it.
destroy it, but you can't. There are only 4 other... 1, 2, 3... Yes, 4 other rooms that are currently fighting against control. Okay, after Rostani's turn come the runes. The 4 runes attempt to block out Brutus. Brutus, wisdom saving throw?
Whatever. Do I get advantage?
No, because Rostani's not there to help you. But I think you get a bonus from Alexander. There you go. You make it,
problem.
and the 4 rooms that are still out, all clear, cast off, spin, unveil, and yeah, unveil. That's it. They all are now your options.
I hit Veil.
You hit unveil. You mean
No, I hit Veil.
you already failed?
Oh, in that case, I'm anchored and veiled. I'm fine. I don't hit anything. I'm happy
Okay.
with where I am.
The castle
Hit the
stops
room.
moving.
Okay, take out the noise. I guess he can't hear us though. Like, point like, yeah.
Is there a quiet or off or something for the wind?
All clear.
I hit the all clear.
The howling wind stops. Several rooms are destroyed underground, and actually most of them are destroyed. The few of them are under your control. You don't have all the movement options, but it's seemingly you have conquered the castle and you now can control it. And
Awesome.
we'll come back after the break with more of the Dragon Queen. See you guys soon.
Things is fun.
We have a castle. We have a flying ice castle.